6-hour plane ride.
Hey, I wasn't on 2 yet. So 159 for 15 hours.
It doesn't have too young.
My parents made me listen to
Yeah. Oh.
Shieldy, your comics are like...
I watched.
Julian, stop!
Come on.
I'll see.
Oh, yes.
Fine. Wait, I didn't move. I was here for now.
Did you find a golden star yet?
It's 2 o'clock, guys.
You looking for a golden
Go on the other side. Move this camera. JT.
No.
I was way before you, Julian.
It is day 2 of the 2018 Junior Olympics, Session 1 here at Stanford. The Counterattack Live. Brand new episodes coming up next. Hey everyone, Greg Mescall here. Thanks for joining me on the Counterattack Live. Brought to you by Polo Nation. We have a big show for you today. We're going to talk about the Sleepy Hollow Aquatics Club. We're going to talk about Cap 7. We're going to talk about the brand new head coach of the U.S. Navy Academy men's water polo team. Nikolai will get caught up on all the big results earlier today. But first, we got a lot of folks crowding the fan cam over here. Who do we got? We got Chelsea Piers water polo, Del Mar water polo, La Marinda water polo. Shieldy is here. This is a great turnout. Yeah, back it up, guys, a little bit. Awesome to have all you here. Guys, good luck this week at Junior Olympics. Thank you for being here. So great to see all these people here. We're going to talk now about Session 1, Day 2, and we're going to get into some scores here. Let's take a look at some of the results from the early part of today here at the Junior Olympics. And we start first looking at some of the 12U results. As we go to the scoreboard here, we look at the 12U Championship Division. Newport Beach Pride among the winners early on here. Moving on to the 14 and under Championship Division here. This is Day 2, Session 1 at the Junior Olympics. Newport Beach a winner. Santa Cruz Waxham, I love that name, picking up the victory there over Praetorian. 2 great team names. LA Premier winning. 16U Championship now here in Session 1, Day 2. Some early results here. We're getting towards the pivotal matchups here at the JOs. Del Mar, we just saw a couple of kids from Del Mar. They get a win in the 16U division. Actually, they fall there to Trojan. And then we move towards the 18 and under Championship Division. And these are some of the guys that are on their way to college competing here in the 18 and under Championship Division. And you can see that CC United, Stanford playing a close one, Commerce and Shack also getting together. Those are some of the scores. All the results available at usawaterpolo.org. Go to the Junior Olympics section, check out the full results there. We mentioned Shack in one of those results on the scoreboard there early. We spent some time with the Sleepy Hollow Aquatics Club yesterday. They are an 18 and under team. This is their last go round together as a group. They won a high school state championship at Drake, trying to repeat the feat here at JOs. Here's a look at some of their guys talking about what this year's event means.
Back in 2012 at JOs, it was our first JOs together, like as our full team, and we got 4th. And that was kind of like the spark of something that we knew we could do something special with this team.
I don't know, we all have the same chemistry. We know where people are going to be. We've been working hard together since 7th grade, or what is it, 6th grade. And we hang out with each other. We're like best friends, brothers. I mean, you can't ask for anything more, so.
We like to represent up north, because I mean, everyone thinks like water polo, oh, SoCal. We like to take that and be like, no. We like to take it NorCal. We're a good team. We like to compete, and we just like to represent our NorCal.
It's definitely pretty crazy because we're all going to college to play water polo, and knowing that I'm going to be playing against one another, it makes it a little more special thinking that this is our last tournament together. So all I could say is that I'm grateful for the time that I have with my brothers, and I look forward to playing them later on.
And welcome back here to the Counterattack Live at JOs, powered by Water Polo Nation. Now we have the pleasure of being joined by Our pal Mackenzie Beck here from Cap 7. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, thanks for having me. This is exciting.
Mackenzie, a former LMU women's water polo player, now here with Cap 7, proud partner of USA Water Polo. I think you look around now, most water polo events, you see a Cap 7 ball.
Yeah.
What makes this, you played the game, what makes the Cap 7 ball the best ball out there?
You know, I've used this ball, since I was probably 10 and unders, and I think it's like the longevity of it. One, it's awesome to open the ball. It has that amazing grip, like, even if you have a small palm, you're like, I've got this.
Yeah.
And, and then they last longer. So I just think, it's awesome to see everyone using them, and here internationally, it's just awesome to see it, and to see how, it's spreading all over the world. And to see, like, what I love here most is that we're seeing a new club every year. There's new clubs here, and it's just expanding so awesome. And for Cap 7 to have a part of that, is, I think, great.
You're exactly right. I think a lot of people love that the ball lasts forever. You don't usually see a Cap 7 ball worn down where you can't tell what ball it is anymore.
Yep.
That may happen with some other balls out there. You're here at JO's, you're right down the way from us. What does Cap 7 and what do you enjoy about being here in this environment where you can interact with all these clubs and kind of show off some of the new stuff you're working on?
Yeah, the vendor village is really awesome. The vibe is really cool. You get from swimwear to you have the sunscreen. You have everyone here. It's kind of like, oh, I play this sport here. Everything is right here.
Yes.
And we have some really cool new stuff. We have stuff from player development to coaches to fans. So some things that we're featuring, we have our rebounders, which are great training, especially with JOs. You kind of have a lull afterward. You get like a month off, which is vacation time. But if you want to keep active, we have like the weight balls. And one thing we're really pushing is, to keep your shoulders from not, cranking out when
Sure.
you're already a 14-year-under, is we have these really cool stretch bands. Warm up before, after, on your free time, just really strengthen all those muscles you forget about.
Yeah. So let's see. You brought one of these. Excellent.
Yeah. So it's we can play with it. If you want to hold it right here.
Yeah. All right. Excellent.
Yep. So you can practice your shooting.
Go back in my shooting motion.
Yeah. So I'd go behind you. I'd probably tuck you right behind you. Yeah.
You can tell I play a lot.
Yeah.
So. Excellent. Well,
and then, keep your rotator cuff exercises. I'm sure Google has tons of exercises,
yes.
But if you come ask the booth, we can give you awesome ones.
So people think of it as just a ball company. Why has it been important for Cap 7 to develop other things than just water polo balls? It seems like, as you said, you're branching out into other important water polo gear.
Well, our tagline is built for water polo players by water polo players. So our two founders, Olympians, they know what takes from development to being a coach. They've seen it from every aspect. So we're trying to just broaden our horizons and diversify for what we offer players and coaches and everyone. So it's just kind of, we've seen what we need and we try to fit that market.
So you're right over here in the vendor village. Anyone who's coming to JO's can stop by and visit Cap 7. If they're not here and they want us to learn more about Cap 7, where's a good place to find out more information?
Yeah, cap7.com, and it's not with a C, it's with a K. So come check us out on our website or Instagram, which is Cap7 International, and DM us, interact with us, and we're happy to answer any questions.
Now, one last thing I have to ask you about, since you played water polo, you played in the college game, so many kids that come here are hoping to go next level. They're hoping to kind of make an impression here. What was your memory of kind of being involved in these big age group tournaments, and kind of how did that help you get to where you wanted to go?
Well, I love JO's. It's the biggest tournament. It's the tournament you see the most people at, and you're like, wow, you play, you're my age, I've never seen you. Oh my goodness, so you get to have a preview of what college is going to look like, but for those players wanting to go to college, show your best self, and it's inside, outside the pool. Do a little bit of networking, shake a hand, grab a business card, just be social. Just get out there and play water polo and have fun.
Excellent. Mackenzie Beck, appreciate you stopping by. Cap 7's right down the way, or you can find them everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, their website. Thanks so much for joining us here. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we'll talk some more college water polo. Louis Nicolau from the Naval Academy will join us. You're watching The Counterattack live at JO's, powered by Water Polo Nation.
Cool.
Cap 7 is the proud sponsor of USA Water Polo. Cap 7 is the best ball in the world.
So, you've got your hard-earned money, but you're not sure where to put it. Well, one of the best things that you can do is put it into a credit union. Credit unions are like banks, only better. They offer higher rates of return, lower fees, and are safe and secure. And because they're not for profit, they're all about putting the people first. With credit unions, you're not just another face in the crowd, you're a member. And credit unions are member-owned and member-operated. Take control of your finances. Visit or contact Sea Air Federal Credit Union to find out all of the great reasons why you should join.
You never know where the next Olympian might be coming from, but it could be water polo, and that starts with Splash Ball. Splash Ball is a program for children ages 5 through 9 designed to introduce them to the sport of water polo while promoting water safety. Improve swimming skills and learn a sport you'll love for a lifetime. For more information, visit splashballusa.org.
Kids love it, the parents eat it up.
Yeah. Dude. Hey everyone, welcome back. Counterattack Live here at the JOs, powered by Water Polo Nation. Greg Mescall here with you. We're on day 2, session 1. Now we have the pleasure of being joined by the head coach of the U.S. Naval Academy, Louis Nicolau. Louis, thanks so much for stopping by.
Thanks for having me. This is great.
Hey, so big change for you. 20 years at Princeton, right? You go back to where you were from originally, where you played college water polo, the Naval Academy. What's that whole process been like for you?
You know, it's been exciting. 20 years in one place is a long time, and you know, it was hard to leave Princeton, but the new scenery, back to my alma mater, it's just kind of been a recharge of the batteries, and it's been fun. It's been really exciting so far.
What can people expect? I know that you have some returners coming back. Yeah, you just announced your schedule not long ago. What are you looking for out of this team in this first full season back with you on the sideline?
Well, I hope we're getting back to playing water polo at Navy like I'm used to playing. It's just hard team defense, great conditioning, counterattacking, and just playing very disciplined. If we can get back to that formula, you know, I think we may surprise some teams this year. But we're excited about the guys we have returning and some freshmen who can help us. So looking forward to getting started. It's hard to believe it's only a month away.
I know, it's coming up fast. September will be here before you know it. We had the chance to visit with the Naval Academy a couple of months back, talk with a couple of guys on the team. What do you think it is that makes a Navy water polo player? Obviously, there's all the commitments to the service academy. What do you think makes a player that goes to Navy special and stand out?
Well, I think the physical aspect of water polo players, they're such physical specimens. And you look at the military and the service warfare, and you look at, you know, the SEAL teams and EOD and all those special units, physical conditioning is a huge part of it. And water polo players are in great conditioning. So I think if we can tap into that and get these guys that want to come back and be a Navy SEAL or special warfare, it's a big resource for us.
We were just yesterday here on the Counterattack talking to members from the LA County Fire Department that are here recruiting lifeguards, and they talked about water polo players are some of their best recruits. I imagine, as you alluded to, being so comfortable in the water, being tough in the water, that is a huge benefit to the academies and to other organizations that need strong people.
It's tremendously big. At the academy, physical fitness is a huge part of the mission, whether it's running, sit-ups, push-ups, the water part of it. And of course, you look at these athletes, and they're just in great conditioning. That it transpires well into the service academy because you have to be in shape when you get back there, whether it's on land or in the water. Physical fitness is a big part of the service academies.
So we looked ahead to this coming fall. You go back a few years ago, and Navy was one of the teams to beat, right? And I'm sure you're aware that the tide has shifted there a bit in the Northeast, right? We've seen other teams kind of take over and have the opportunity to go to the NCAA. It's been a little bit of time before Navy has been there. As a Navy guy, what sort of burden do you feel to get that team back to where they were?
I think it's more just a kind of a pride thing.
Yeah.
I'll never forget my first day at Princeton 20 years ago, telling my guys, you know, if we don't beat Princeton, if we don't beat Navy, we're nothing.
Yeah.
We got to get to the point we can compete with Navy. Well, now it's kind of flipped. You know, we got to get out to compete with Harvard and Princeton and Brown, and you know, I think that's a challenge for us. It's a goal. I know our guys are excited about it. I think our alumni are really looking forward to getting back on top, and we have some work to do. I think that's part of being at the academy is loving that challenge. I think these guys are excited about getting back to where Navy water polo should be back.
And I know you're here at JO's, so many college coaches come here, and you can't speak to individuals you're looking at, but why is this the event that every college coach must be at?
Well, I mean, you always hear about showcase stuff with lacrosse and soccer. This is our showcase tournament. This is where every kid is at. You know they're here. You know, it's just finding the pools they're playing at and the games they're playing, but the reality is this is our one showcase event. We don't have 6 of these throughout the year. This is it. So you're going to see every coach here trying to watch the juniors that are up and coming and the seniors that are coming in, and hopefully find that diamond in the rough, find that one kid that maybe isn't looking at your school and sees your shirt, you know, pique some interest and kind of go from there.
Excellent. Well, Louis Nicolau, season right around the corner. Thanks so much for stopping by. Best of luck.
Thanks for having me.
Back in the old stomping grounds.
Good to be back.
Louis Nicolau here on the counterattack. We'll take one more time out. We'll come back with the best of social media here in the early part of day 2, session 1. You're watching the counterattack live at JO's, powered by Water Polo Nation.
Can I talk too fast?
Cap 7 is the proud sponsor of USA Water Polo. Cap 7 is the best ball in the world.
So, you've got your hard-earned money, but you're not sure where to put it. Well, one of the best things that you can do is put it into a credit union. Credit unions are like banks, only better. They offer higher rates of return, lower fees, and are safe and secure. And because they're not for profit, they're all about putting the people first. With credit unions, you're not just another face in the crowd, you're a member. And credit unions are member-owned and member-operated. Take control of your finances. Visit or contact Sea Air Federal Credit Union to find out all of the great reasons why you should join.
You never know where the next Olympian might be coming from, but it could be water polo, and that starts with Splash Ball. Splash Ball is a program for children ages 5 through 9 designed to introduce them to the sport of water polo while promoting water safety. Improve swimming skills and learn a sport you'll love for a lifetime. For more information, visit splashballusa.org. Hey, we're back here on the Counterattack Live. We go to the fan cam here. We got Chris and Jason from Chelsea Piers and Aiden from Connecticut. They're here at Chelsea Piers. Here's a couple of giveaways for you guys, some keychains. If you come down to the fan cam, you might get something. You don't know. Also, we got to remind you about JO's merchandise. I'm wearing one of the official t-shirts here. You get a good look at one of our official Junior Olympics t-shirts. These are being sold all over the place, but especially right here at Stanford, giant merchandise stand. So make sure you check those out. Get all your JO gear before you leave here from the world's largest water polo tournament. Now we're going to get into our social media, the best of what we've seen thus far today. First half, day 2, session 1. Early on, Thunder, this club from Texas, one of the biggest outfits outside of California, sending more and more athletes to the JOs every year. They're celebrating a big win here via their social media account. And then some JO words of wisdom here from Felicity Clark. And then we move right along to Capital 14U, gearing up for their next game. We want to see more of what you're sharing here on social media. Use the hashtag 2018JOs, and we'll feature it right here on the Counterattack. That is going to wrap things up for this episode. Don't forget, we're back tonight, 8 p.m. right here at Stanford for our next Counterattack Live. We'll be talking with some of the folks that are going to be finishing up games here at Stanford. We'll also have more scores and more stories from the 2018 Junior Olympics. Also, one last reminder, game streaming here at Stanford, 3 different courses on flowswimming.com. Make sure you visit their website to watch the live action from Stanford. That's all for this episode. Thanks to Mackenzie Beck from Cap 7, Louis Nicolau from Navy, and all of our folks in the fan zone here from Del Mar and Chelsea, Piers and La Marinda. Greg Mescall saying so long. We'll see you tonight at 8 o'clock.
Cap 7 is the proud sponsor of USA Water Polo. Cap 7 is the best ball in the world.
So, you've got your hard-earned money, but you're not sure where to put it. Well, one of the best things that you can do is put it into a credit union. Credit unions are like banks, only better. They offer higher rates of return, lower fees, and are safe and secure. And because they're not for profit, they're all about putting the people first. With credit unions, you're not just another face in the crowd, you're a member. And credit unions are member-owned and member-operated. Take control of your finances. Visit or contact Sea Air Federal Credit Union to find out all of the great reasons why you should join.
You never know where the next Olympian might be coming from, but it could be water polo, and that starts with Splash Ball. Splash Ball is a program for children ages 5 through 9 designed to introduce them to the sport of water polo while promoting water safety. Improve swimming skills and learn a sport you'll love for a lifetime. For more information, visit splashballusa.org.